Hi friends, my name is Rohan Chandra. Many people keep asking us which websites to use to do research on stock markets and which websites to see to get some news about stock markets. So today I am going to share 3 websites which you can use for different purposes so that you will learn more and you can also research more. I am going to share my screen and going to explain each and every website whatever I think is good in that website. First website which I use very often and a lot is moneycontrol.com. So when I open moneycontrol.com, there are a lot of things which come in front of me, but I use moneycontrol.com mainly for the news and the updates which they give, because in other websites is usually only data available. In this moneycontrol.com, lot of updates and news keeps coming up very regularly. If you see here, so many news updates are always coming up in Money Control. It keeps changing as and when the new news is there, old ones disappear. If you see here, so many news reports to read, so much information which you can gather, and of course, stock market data is also available, global markets and the Indian stock market performance today during the markets, it keeps updating very regularly. If you see here, so many updates coming up which I don't find in most of the other websites. So this is one good feature, and also one thing which I see very regularly is global markets, because in other websites this is not very easily available, plus I have to open the app of Money Control to see this, but if I'm on the laptop, very easy. So I click on Money Control global markets and it shows me how the performance has been of Asian markets, US markets and European markets as well. You can see here what has happened, how it has gone down or up, and then how much percentage down, etc. Keeps giving information and updates all through. Now the second website which I always see and very easy to use and also very simple to use, I'm going to share screener.in, which will give you very good information about stock analysis. Now I'm going to go to screener.in. Remember, it is screener.in, not screener.com. Now if I want to select, let us say, Infosys company, I search for Infosys and I click Infosys, then it gives me a snapshot of the basic information over the company. Market cap, current price, high and low, 52 weeks, high and low, and then P ratio, book value, dividend yield, etc. And then some information about the company's business, what it does and where it is located. And then if you go downwards, there's a graph as well, and in the graph you can see up to 15 years. You can see data from 2005, so actually 17 years data has been put in this, and then you can even put the PE ratio and some other parameters on this graph to check and analyze. If you go lower, there's something called pros and cons. It is good information, but you cannot depend on this information to take a decision. You have to do further research. If you go lower, peer comparison, what are the other companies in the same sector and what is the P ratio of those companies, market cap, and so many other details can be seen in one snapshot. When you go below, it shows the quarterly results of the company right from June 2019 till March 2021. Once June 2022 results announced, then even that will be updated here, very quickly updated. Within 2-3 hours they updated. Most of the other websites take 1 or 2 days to update this information. So this is very quick to get an idea about how your companies are performing. And if you go lower, profit loss account, this is the yearly figures. They are showing the figures from 2011 till 2022, and next year 2023 will also be updated. One more interesting feature is they have a stock price CAGR automatically calculated. We just need to see this because it gives you a snapshot of how it has performed. 10 years 18% per annum, 5 years 24% per annum, 3 years 22% per annum, 1 year minus 9%, everything is given. Similarly, return on equity is calculated for us, profit growth is calculated, sales growth is calculated, so we don't need to do the calculations. Calculations are there, we need to analyze the data and take decisions. Similarly, balance sheet information, assets and liabilities, how it has been going up and whether the borrowings are rising or is falling, all the information is available. Cash flow statement, basically it's a little technical, you need to have little accounts background, not necessary to see, but if you're very curious, you can learn about cash flow statement and then try to understand the statement. Similarly, ratios, again you need a good accounting knowledge, but you can ignore if you are not having accounting knowledge. It may not be the most important thing to see to buy a stock. Shareholding pattern, again given percentages right from June 2019, what is the promoter stake, FIIs, retail investors, that is the public, everything is given and how it has changed over the years and is also very clearly seen. At the bottom, they have any announcements which have come up recently. If you can click, it will open on a separate page and give you all the information whether the company has disclosed some very important information for the shareholders. Similarly, annual report. If you want to read the annual report, around 200, 300, 400 pages of many companies, you can open this and then you can read whatever you feel is interesting. You will learn more things about the company. You may get more confidence about a certain company when you read what is written there. So this is a very simple website, very easy to use, no ads, nothing which will distract you. You just need to see the data and then get a lot of ideas on whether to invest or not. Now coming to the third website, which is called TickerTape.in. Now TickerTape.in, again we need to make sure the spelling, it's not .com, .in. Now suppose I want to see TCS. So I type TCS and then it gives me an option and I click on TCS. So then it gives me the TCS page and all the information about that. It's updating, and if you see here, it will show the immediate price information, highest and lowest of the day, what was the performance today. Then it gives a lot of figures right from 2000 year. In fact, TCS has been listed only in 2004. So right from 2004, he is giving information. Then he says information technology company, large cap, what is the risk? It says low risk, lot of information, P ratio, all this on the front page. Some features here are actually paid features. It says pro, but if you are interested to purchase, then yes, otherwise you can ignore. Similarly here, lot of information has been given. One thing to note is all these websites have their own opinion about different stocks. You can't take that opinion and decide this is the company to invest, this is the company not to invest. You need to be able to do the research and then decide whether it is right or wrong, or whether it is suitable for you or not, because sometimes some very bad companies also are given good rating for certain parameters and people blindly invest and then get stuck in the stock. Similarly, they have many more things here. It says forecast, analyst forecast of the particular stock, what is the expectation in the next year. It gives all information here, July 2023, what is the expectation, etc. Similarly, financials, the profit loss account, balance sheet, cash flow statement, similar to how you see in Screener, similar way they have given it, and you can look at the data and do analysis. Peers also you can see here, they give what are the competing companies in this sector, holdings, which category is holding how much, and over the period what are the holding, everything is given. Can you see here, is given the figures for institutions. Suppose I want something else, I click on retail, then retail shareholders, everything is given very clearly. Similarly, if you want to read any news about the particular company, suppose you hold TCS, then you come to this section and click on news. Any article, anything written about TCS, you can open it and it will give you some updates. So it's very useful to come and read the news about the companies you hold. If you don't know any updates of the company, then you will be shocked one day, suddenly when the stock falls and there would be some announcement regarding that. Similarly, events, it gives the details about the quarterly results, dividends, bonus issue if anything is there. All this will be updated here. You can see here last year what dividends were given, this year how much dividend given, everything is mentioned here. So these are the three websites I use very regularly to do a lot of study, to do a lot of research, and to understand new things about the stock market. I hope this video was useful for you. If this video was useful, please type useful in the comment section. If you like this video, please click the like button and share this video with all your friends. Thank you for watching this video. Bye bye and all the best.